Chicken nugget.
Hello, I'm Krisha, I'm 19, and we're jumping right into this video because we got a lot to do. So today's video is My Family Picks My Makeup. Honestly, this is the first video I wanted to film ever on YouTube. I'm so excited to actually film this video. Also, in other news, I got a new giant makeup case that I'm so excited about. I plan to decorate it with like an apocalyptic zombie theme, so if you want to see a video of me decorating that, I would be more than happy to do that, but otherwise, let's get into the video. Do I do my eyebrows first, or do I do them when you're normally supposed to do eyebrows?
Last?
I do not think so, but thank you for your participation.
That should be another video where you do your eyebrows and lipstick first.
You mean do my makeup in reverse order?
Yeah.
That's a trend. I should definitely do that. Rules of the video. The first rule was they had to pick it out of my collection already. The second rule was no one knew what the other people were picking. One thing to note for later, I tried screen recording FaceTimes. None of them worked. None of the audio picked up. I'm new to screen recording, so don't judge me. So, we're gonna try a lot of things today. Yay! So, for primer, I asked my dad to pick my primer, and he picked the Catrice Prime and Fine Primer. I really love my dad. He is a youngest kid like me of 3 kids.
Dad, do you know why your bowl should be wearing a jacket? Because it's chilly. Ah!
And also, he's just very goofy.
Kaka!
Even though he's a little quiet, he has like the same sense of humor as I do, and we get along really great. So next, for foundation, I had a very good family friend of mine, Vanessa, pick this foundation. Now, Vanessa and her younger sister, Victoria, my sister and I have been very good friends with for a very long time. My sister and Vanessa actually went to high school together. They became extremely close their senior year, and that's how I met Victoria. We've become really close with the Mantione family. We've gone on a lot of camping trips together. That's a whole video in and of itself. So yeah, let's see what Vanessa picked. For foundation, we have Vanessa. So here are your options.
Hi, sisters. Okay, so foundation. Right now I'm using like a Stop and Shop brand. You know, like very not, okay, Infallible. I've heard that. Maybelline. We have 2 shades.
Pale and paler.
We're gonna maybe stay away from them. I don't know. All right, maybe we use the one.
So
That's not
the
news.
Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation.
Okay.
Thank you. So let's put this on. Like she said, she picked the Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation, and we're gonna put that on our face. I always use a sponge to apply my foundation. My sister uses a brush, so I got this Real Techniques foundation paddle brush, and I'm gonna try it today. And I'm nervous because I've never used a foundation brush. I didn't shake this foundation either. We're off to a great start. When I released my first video on YouTube, Kasha, my sister, she was at the Mantione's house with Vanessa and Victoria, and she texted me saying that the whole family, like their mom, their dad, watched it too, and they really loved my video, and I cried. I was in my car getting gas, and the gas attendant just like watched this like 19-year-old mess just start sobbing, because I was like so happy that like they loved it. So then for concealer, Tori picked it. So to help me pick my concealer, we have Sister Tori, who is amazing and
Knows nothing about makeup.
I was just about to say that. Go at it.
Alright, this looks like a lipstick, but I don't. Okay, Maybelline. Alright, I hear that's okay.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
MAC is good, so that's a contender. Okay, these are all pretty good. I don't know. I don't know what this is, so I'm not gonna pick it. Catrice,
We don't know her.
I don't know her.
Who?
Who? Okay, this is it.
The Too Faced Born This Way concealer.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Like she said, we're gonna use this concealer. And this we are gonna use the sponge, not for, because, yeah. Tori, you picked a great concealer. For powder, my mom picked the Patrick's powder, which was the MAC and Patrick Star collab. My mom was unfortunately very, very ill. She's fine now. When I was filming all of the shots, so unfortunately I don't have any footage of her. Me and my mom look exactly the same, and a lot of people have said that we are exactly alike. I love my mom very much. She is such a strong person, and she is so comforting, and she really will just give a motherly presence to anyone who needs it. She really is a really awesome person. I love talking to her. So she picked the powder. She actually got this for me for Christmas. And like, so when I gave her the option of all the powders, she was like, of course we're gonna use that one. It's the best one. I got it for you. So as I've said many times, I'm the youngest of 3, but people who are truly best friends to me, I call my family. So I actually have 2 brothers. In like my feelings, I have a little brother named Kyle. Now, Kyle and I became really close about 2 years ago. He's graduating high school, which like gets to my heart because he's still a little nugget to me. But I love him very much. So we actually picked both face sprays. So as like a refresher spray and to melt everything together, he picked the MAC Fix Plus. This is my favorite thing to edit, by the way. The next step is brows, and the woman who picked out my brow products today, her name is Trisha Ponick. I met Trisha my junior year of high school. It was the start of the marching band season, and she came in as a freshman, and she was my second in command literally the entire time. I love her still to this day. She's also graduating high school, which she's grown up so fast, and she has really, really grown, and I'm so crazy proud of her. And if she's watching this, then love you, Trish. She picked the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, but she also picked the Revlon gel, this to make the shape and define the brow, this to clean them up. So let's get in it. I think this is the best my brows have ever looked. Not gonna lie. These are quality brows. All right, now we're gonna bake. So next is eyeshadow, and my sister Kasha picked that. So now to help us with eyeshadow is my sister Kasha. Hello. So right here in front of us and now across the screen is all of my lovely palettes that I have. So Kasha, take your pick. Which eyeshadow palette should I use?
Okay, as a sister, obviously I need to pick James Charles with Morphe, and I'm gonna go so far as to decide what color you're gonna use because St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and I really want you to use like these greeny ones and maybe some gold and like, you know, your pick, but use these.
All right, let's put on the eyeshadow.
Thank you, next.
Hello everyone, it's Krish. Please ignore the fact that I have extreme sunburn on my face. I just realized that I didn't talk about Kasha at all, which is not nice. Kasha is my older sister by 3 years. I don't know how to describe her other than a really awesome sister. She's really funny.
On GIMP, there's a tool called Smudge. There's also Sharpen and Blur, but it's not as fun.
I love spending time with her, and she's really awesome, and I'm very happy to have her in my life.
Okay, that color scheme is really unique, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, so guys, Kasha picked the bottom greens as well as this purple shade. It's like the Incredible Hulk glam. What if I did a color on one eye and another color with the other eye? I want to try it. Like Hulk, glam Hulk look. Now it's in my head, I want to do it. So we're gonna unleash our inner artist. Now, don't come for me, but in my palette, I cut up the plastic thing with the names on it and put it under the shades because I legit was about to go insane because I didn't know what the names of the shadows were. I'm an innovator. All right, let me get a good crease brush. First, I'm gonna take the shade Punch Me, which is hilarious, and I'm gonna define my crease. Let me quickly just define my bottom lash line. Literally, my technique for erasing things is taking the Morphe M433, taking canvas, and just like going ham at it. I'm gonna do one eye purple, one eye green because I'm gonna bend the rules, because why not? So I'm gonna start with the green eye. So I'm gonna take Social Blade, which is the green one in the bottom corner, and I'm gonna put that all over the lid and blend that into the crease, which we set up earlier. Now I'm gonna move on to the base of the purple eye. I'm going to take Single and put that all over the lid. And I'm gonna be very careful because purples are notorious for not being able to blend. And then I'm gonna take Punch Me and erase everything. She-Hulk smash. So now on the green side, I'm gonna be taking Daddy and putting that in my crease just to darken it up. So now I'm going on the purple side, I'm gonna darken that up by using Escape. If you children do not stop. I am that soccer mom. I know that there's ruckus happening. I don't know what it is, but it needs to stop.
I will turn this car around.
Not in my Christian household.
This isn't even your house.
Okay, now shut up, because I actually have to say an instruction that I can't edit out. So now I'm going to use the shade Guac as the metallic on top of the lid on the green side, and on the purple side I'm going to use Artistry. And for that I'm going to use a little bit of MAC Fix Plus to wet the brush. I'm just trying to unleash my inner artist. So blending. For like a little pop of highlight on the brow bone and in the inner corner, I'm going to take ring light and put that in the inner corner. So my roommate Allison, which you've met a multitude of times,
I'm right here.
She's right there.
picked my eyeliner. So now Allison is picking the eyeliner for me. Now, the rule is she can pick one liquid for like a wing and then one crayon for like in my waterline. So like, go ham, have at it. What are you gonna pick?
I just want to let you know that I am completely a spirit of chaos while doing this.
So for a wing, she picked the NYX Vivid Brights in bright yellow. And then for the waterline, the Wet n Wild Multistick in Kelly Green. So let's put this on and see how it turns out.
Like I said, I'm an agent of chaos.
Now for the green, Obviously on the green eye it looks good, but on the purple eye it just kind of looks weird. So then after that, my roommate Rose picked my lashes. So this is my roommate and friend Rose, and she is picking my lashes today. So she has the choice between ARDELL Demi Wispies, ARDELL Naturals, and then ARDELL Fox Mink Wispies. Which one do you pick?
I kind of like these a lot.
The Naturals?
Yeah, I like natural ones.
Alright, so she picked the ARDELL Naturals. She picked the hardest lashes to put on. Now nobody could pick my mascara because I only have one. We're done with the eyes, thank God. Alright, so next for bronzer, the person who picked bronzer was my best friend from high school, Kristen. This was one of the FaceTimes that failed, and she picked the Wet n Wild ColorIcon bronzer. I really love her. I've known her for a long time, and in high school, she was one of the friends who really cared about me. She always wanted to know if I was okay, and just was always so sweet to me. And she's so incredibly smart. It's just so cool to see how much she's grown. Seeing her become such a woman is just such an honor. So now for blush, my brother actually picked. Teddy is 6 years older than me. Okay, so you have to pick between this blush and this one.
They're literally the same thing.
Then just pick one.
Alright, well this one's sparkly.
Okay, so you chose the Wet n Wild blush. Okay, sounds good. Now we're gonna spray our face. So the man who picked my highlighter was another really good friend of mine from high school, Kevin McCarthy. I was so angry when the FaceTime audio was cut from the videos I have because I knew he was gonna be hilarious. He was hilarious, and none of the audio saved. He's been a huge part of my life, and even though we don't get to see each other a lot nowadays because we're both so busy, I know in my heart that he's always gonna be a really good friend for me. I'm always gonna be a real good friend for him. So he picked the ColourPop pressed highlighter powder in Angel Food. The reason why he picked this is because the pigment is pink, so it looks like blush, but when the light hits it, it's blue. I have like 20 highlighters. I literally knew he was gonna pick this the second I told him about it. So let's apply it. Oh wow, I love that. So Kyle picked the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Finally, the last thing is lipstick.
There was no decision making, it was just, I like that color out of all of them.
And this is my favorite lipstick of all time. The Revlon Colorburst Lip Butter in Berry Smoothie. How do you like it?
It's a Mardi Gras look.
Oh my god! And that is the look all complete. I honestly don't know what I was expecting. I think I was expecting it to look hideous and have to like call this like a makeup fail, but honestly, I made it work. I'd like to give a personal thank you for everyone who participated in this video. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys like me, please feel free to subscribe down below. Hit the bell for post notifications. And yeah, thank you so much for spending this time with me, and have a great evening.
This looks not used. So maybe she's not too good.
Maybe you're not watching Crushes videos. I'm kidding. Thank you next. Thank you next.
All right.
Thank you next.